about to go see the movie Him at a press screening tonight. This is the new horror thriller from Jordan Peele's company. It's about football. That's about all I know about this movie. And it's interesting because this screening is happening like less than 48 hours before the movie comes out. That's usually a bad sign. Like if a studio really likes a movie or they're really confident in it, they'll screen it weeks in advance, let that word of mouth build. This one is screening and then like a day or two later the movie's coming out. So I don't know what that means. Like maybe there's just some big surprises in the movie that they don't want to get out there, or maybe the movie's really bad. We're gonna find out tonight. So let's check it out and then we'll talk about it afterwards. Just got out of the movie and woof, I did not enjoy that very much, sadly. The movie Him centers on two football players. There's Isaiah White, who's played by Marlon Wayans. He's kind of getting on in years and potentially gonna retire. And there's a young up-and-comer named Cameron Cage, played by Tyreek Withers. The idea is Isaiah White invites Cameron to a one-week trip to his kind of compound to train and see if he has what it takes to make it in the big leagues. I want to start by talking about what I think the movie does well. It's a really interesting subject. I personally am fascinated by it. Football occupies such an interesting place in American society where essentially it's a modern version of the gladiator arena. People pay money to watch some of the strongest and most athletic people in the world crash into each other at extremely high and dangerous speeds. It's documented how dangerous football is. People know that they might be injured in a life-altering fashion, but they do it because there are incredible rewards for those who participate. It's also such a deeply ingrained part of American culture. It's a rite of passage. And so the movie Him examines what do you give up in order to be one of the greats? And what do you get in return? It kind of tries to interrogate that. Marlon Wayans is great in the movie. I think Tyreek Withers is great in the movie. Like, these are really compelling performances. And the movie is also extremely stylish. So you might be asking, well, what did you not like about the movie, David? And here, let me acknowledge some of my personal taste. I prefer my horror films to be pretty grounded. For instance, Jordan Peele's Get Out. One of the things I love about that movie is it feels extremely realistic, for lack of a better word. Like, I could imagine like, oh, the stuff that's happening in Get Out, maybe it's really happening in real life at places all around the country, because it's so subtle, it's so insidious, we may just not know about it. And I think the issue with Him is the movie starts in a really grounded and interesting place, and by the end, it just goes completely off the rails. I have kind of a rule for movies that if the characters are literally just saying the themes explicitly at the audience, it's probably not a good movie, and that definitely happens in this movie as well. So at the end of the day, I really appreciate what this movie's trying to do. It's examining a subject that I just don't see very often at the movies, and that is interesting and important. I just didn't like the movie very much, and sadly don't think it's very good. This is David Chen. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like, follow, and subscribe. Thanks.